S&P 500, Nasdaq, and FANG earning reports. Should we wait for new records high? Hello and welcome to our weekly outlook. 180 S&P 500 listed companies due to report this week, including Tesla and big techs. These reports are making this week the busiest week of the first quarter earnings season on Wall Street. Besides that, the Federal Reserve and Bank of Japan's policy meeting and a press conference will be at the center of the attention. On the other hand, the following week will also include the critical economic data. Let's take a look at the most important events of the week. Number 1. Earnings reports and big tips. After last week's Netflix number, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, and Google will publish their earnings reports this week to complete the FANG reports. However, the week will start with the Tesla's earnings reports on Monday to have another market giant in the spotlight. With the reports ahead, we are waiting for the records high in the S&P 500. Technically, 4,218 is the third resistance level and the next target for this index. Number 2. Bank of Japan. Tuesday, Bank of Japan will hold its interest rate decision, statement, and a press conference call. In the previous meeting, the BOJ extended its target band under the yield curve control policy and removed the exact target for the ETF purchasing, helping the central bank's approach decrease the stimulus. We are expecting a weaker yen against this crisis as growth of the stock markets will reduce the yen's safe haven demand. Number 3. Federal Reserve meeting. On Wednesday, Federal Reserve interest rate decision and statement with its press conference will get the attention. We are not expecting any changes to interest rates, keeping it in a range between 0 and 0.25%. Still, the press conference is supposed to provide some trade-level comments after 2 days policy meeting. With no change in the Federal Reserve policy, the USD is still under pressure and USD index must see lower levels. 91.20 is the pivot point for the US dollar index, and the lower level must be start under 90.50. On the flip side, the uptrend will start above 92 marks in the case of return. Number 4. Economic calendar. Monday, the US durable goods order and the German business expectations are due to release. Both are expected to increase and confirm the economic growth. In line with other news, these reports must reduce the US dollar demand and help the Euro USD uptrend. Above this level, pairing must see the 1.2134. Downtrend of Euro USD also in a return will start under 1.19. Any number above this level still will support the current uptrend. On Tuesday, the US house price index and consumer confidence, same as the good orders after better vaccination progress and the reopenings, both are expected to raise and show a better and positive market reactions. Wednesday. While Wednesday everything is about the Federal Reserve meeting and meaningful earnings reports, Australian inflation, Canadian retail sales, and EIA numbers will also matter. EIA report expected to confirm another growth of oil inventories, and despite the increase in inventory levels for US oil crossing above 63.30 will open the door for higher numbers above $67. Thursday. As every Thursday, the jobless claim number are the most important economic data of today. We are expecting another decrease to 560,000 for the claims at the last week ending on the 23rd of April. Also, the Australian trade balance and the European harmonized index of the consumer price are due to release. However, today the US GDP is the most and significant number on Thursday, with the growth rate of 6.5% expected from 4.3% of last numbers. And finally, Friday, European will report their first quarter GDP day after Americans. It's expected to meet the expectations as virus develops in the Eurozone and cause new waves of lockdowns. Thanks for watching this video and hope you are having a great week ahead.